After 5 years since the release of Car Mechanic Simulator 2021, we have a playable demo of the new installment Car Mechanic Simulator 2026. We take a full walkthrough of the new features, test out the gameplay, and see just how far the realism has come compared to previous titles. On release, we're going to have co-op multiplayer mode, 150 plus cars in over 500 configurations, 8,000 plus car parts to discover, repair, and install. They have a new modular engine system. I like the previous games, so I'm excited for this one. That looks like an S10, kind of. That's cool looking. All right, we need to go over here to the garage. I chose modern. I think it's the only one you can really do, honestly, since it's a demo. Can we close the door? Yes, you can, behind yourself. Nice. All right, open the pie menu and select Garage Editor. Remove garage equipment, all right, and clear the lift area from trash. Oh, I see. Is this the stuff they're talking about right here? Looks like it. All right, we'll do that. Well, that was easy enough. Garage Editor, add garage equipment this time, and now we get the lifter. All right, nice. Now we can move it where we want it. Beautiful. Add garage equipment. We need a computer. Put it right there for now. That works for me. Use the computer. Select the decorations and tool shop. Decorations and tools is what they want us to do. Switch to the found part and add it to the cart. All right, an oil drain. Finalizing the order. There we go. The ordered package will arrive in the morning. Use the bed to skip time. Oh, we have to go upstairs. Got it. All right, let's go to sleep. Well, good morning. Rise and shine. The package is waiting in the pickup point. All right, let's go pick up our package. Faster than Amazon. Looks like it's outside over here. Okay. Yep, this is it right here. Check it out. Okay, so now we have it in our inventory. Pie menu, garage editor. Yep, and then add the garage equipment. And now we can put it anywhere we want to have our oil drain. Let's just set it here for now. That's fine. Open the gates and let some light inside. Got one. We got two. And we got three. Time to accept our first job. Approach the phone. Uh-oh. It's about to get real. Well, this is much nicer in here. Holy moly. Are you sure we should have a building like this when we start out? Katagiri Tamago BPN, a 2005. Clearly not a Honda Civic at all. Repair with parts of minimum condition. Issues to fix. Here you can read the story-based problem description. This tutorial job will teach you the basics. Change the oil. All right, we need to press drive on the car. Drive the car onto the car lift. Thought you would never ask us to do so. Let's do it. It just sounds like exhaust leak, but I think that's intentional. Exit the car. All right. Thought you'd never ask. Lift the car up. Yeah, look at this. Oh, the door's open. Okay. Well, we're not going to think about it too much. We're just going to go up on the lift. Up you go. Lift the car to the highest position. Let's go up higher. Now we're talking. Now we're working on a car. Let's get our oil drain and we're going to move it. Let's move our oil drain underneath here where it needs to go. There we go. Use equipment. That's all we have to do for that. The plug opens up and it drops in there. All right, let's jump into mechanic mode. Remove the oil filter. You got it. Right here. There we go. Let's move this thing out of the way since it's in the way at the moment. There we go, and I'll bring the car down. Open the pie menu and go to car status window. You do not need to add the battery to the shopping list. It can be repaired by charging it with a charger. Simple enough. So we can mark things and we can add things to a shopping list. So add you, and add you. And we probably need a new oil filter. Change brake fluid. Okay. Refill windshield washer fluid. All right, let's get the exhaust manifold cover out of here. There we go. Get the battery out as well. We already said we need to charge that. And the ignition wires because we're changing out the spark plugs. Ignition coil, there it is right there. Let's get rid of this thing. On both sides. There we go. And we're gonna pull this spark plug. Looks like it's just one from what I can see. Let's charge a battery right here on the battery charger. You got it. Charge battery. Yep, that's the one. All right, she is charging. Now we can go ahead and wait for that to do its thing. All right, the battery is done. And use the computer, select the main shop, order the remaining parts from the shopping list. Ignition coil, add that. All right, so those two are added. Ignition wires, we need to add that. And the oil filter as well. There we go, switch to the shopping list to the cart. All right, we hit Z to make it instant, and now we can finalize like we did before. There we go, finalizing, and now we can collect the package from the pickup point because it's instant, you know? Hey, it's just a box out here today. 4 parts in a small box. All right. Just click that guy. Yep, that's the one we want. All right, back into the engine we go. All right, part mounts, you got it. Now we can put the new stuff in. Ignition coil, we want this one. There we go, it's the new one. Tighten the bolts in there. Good to go. Spark plug, there it is. Yep, that's the one we want. Ignition wires, we want the new ones. There we go. Put the battery back in now that it's charged. We'll put the manifold cover back on. There we go. And one on the right side. Beautiful. So additional tools and then the drain tool. Drain tool drains the fluids. Okay. So that's how we get it out of the brake servo. Okay. All right, now we go over to the brake servo and we're gonna pump out the fluid. There it goes. Remove the cap to refill. All right, there it is there. Add new fluid in. Make sure we don't overdo it here. I don't think you can. Maybe you can. That seems good enough there, right? Okay, that's good to go. Windshield washer reservoir's right over here. All right, let's pop that thing open. Fill this thing on up. There we go, to the line. Engine oil. Top this thing off since we drained the entire thing. That is some noisy oil right there. All right, lower the car to the ground. Now we start the car to see if everything works. Oh, okay. Drive the car. Oh my God, it started up. How wonderful. Exit the car, and now go to the car summary tab. Car summary is over here, and looks like we are good to finish the order on this one. If you need further help, make sure to check out the Mechanicpedia. So we have quick actions down here, flashlight, open, close gates. So you can just hit 2 to simply close the gates. That's actually really cool. All right. Close all 3 of them, why not? And we have a flashlight too if we need to work in the dark, which I don't think we do. Let's go see if we can get another job. Do we have any jobs in here at the phone? Hopefully we do. I would like to, oh, look at this thing. Ooh, I like that. Cadillac, it's like a 94 DeVille. Recently, I noticed that the Luxor is breaking worse and worse. While you're at it, please check the steering system. Other than that, it's probably a routine oil service. Thank you. All right, let's drive this thing. See how she drives. Look at the interior on this. Oh my Lord, that's amazing. Ooh. It sounds like a damn Challenger or something. Look at this. Yeah, the brakes aren't the best in it. Yeah, I see what they're talking about now. Just drive it like an idiot. There we go. A little bit further forward. That's good. Right there. Pop that hood. Oh yeah, look at that V8. Beautiful. Let's bring the lift up. We'll get to the oil first. Now we'll put it away. Let's take the rim off here. Oh, that one's stuck. I'm gonna have to loosen that one up. A little bit of WD-40, never hurt anybody there. There we go. I always liked that mechanic they had. We're gonna take all 4 of these off and then we're gonna inspect these because yeah, these are bad. So the brake disc ventilated is no good. The brake drum is gone basically. So issues to fix, brake disc ventilated, brake disc ventilated. We're gonna add these to our shopping list. Everything that we're gonna be replacing here. And we'll already know what we need to remove. Let's get the brake caliper off of here. We have one back here, and probably gonna have to loosen this one up. Yep, some PB blaster or whatever you want it to be. I can't remove that. Brake pads can go. Remove this guy. Now we can remove this guy. We can, all right, now we should be able to remove the brake disc itself. And what else we got here? Front wheel hub. Okay. I said something about the tie rods. There's the oil filter right there. Okay, I see where that's at now. So the tie rods, they're saying those are bad. Okay, well, we'll remove it then. It's just easy enough. Let's take this caliper off here. I saw a bird overflying us there. And then we got the brake pads. And then we can remove this guy, the bracket. And then we can get this disgusting rotor off of this car. It's seen better days for sure. Back on the brake drum itself, I think we just removed that guy and remove the brake shoes. Yep, just the brake shoes. These are actually really easy to replace. Windshield washer reservoir. Open this guy up and we'll pour it on in there. Didn't have very much in there, did it? It sure didn't. We'll bring it up to the fill line. There you go. That's good enough. Additional tools. Let's grab our drain tool. And now we're going to get rid of the old fluid out of here. All right, let's fill this thing up now with new brake fluid. There we go. Wonderful. I like it overfilling. We actually need 2 of these. Oil filter, brake shoes, brake pads times 2. Yep, that's fine. And brake discs times 2. So looking in the engine shop, here's the other cars. You have a D&B, which is basically a GMC, kind of S10 looking truck. And then you have the Cadillac, Civic, totally not an Audi, and an old Ford Taurus. Look at that, a 94.99. I do like the cars, I will say that. All right, we have something at the delivery point. What do we have? We have our stuff. It should have been instantly delivered. 10 parts total. Yeehaw. Close that behind you, buddy. Part mounts. Yep, we want the new oil filter in there. We want the new one. That's the one we want. Sweet. That's good. Part mount. All right. Let's put the new brake disc in. Yep, that's the one we want. Put a caliper bracket in. Yep, that's fine. It wasn't in terrible condition anyway, and they didn't want it replaced. Let's put the new shoes on the back here. Again, part mounts mode. Brake shoes go on. Yep, that's good. And we'll do a star pattern. We'll be good by doing a star pattern. Nobody gets upset at us. There we go. Now we just do the same thing for the other side. One thing I love about these games is it's quite realistic. I mean, you learn a lot about cars, even if you didn't know it, you know? Put you in. I promise I'm doing a star pattern on every one of these wheels. Do not worry. And that's good right there. All right. So at any time you go into the pie chart mode, and you can go into examination mode, and this is where you can look at all the different parts of the car with your eagle eye, because, you know, you're a mechanic, you're a super mechanic, and you know what's best. So you can always, you know, hit left click to examine the suspension, to examine anything that, you know, you would normally not see. And some parts can't be examined, obviously. Air intake can be examined. Reservoir can be examined, things like that. We're at 72% on the minimum condition of the car. You can see everything is done as it was supposed to be. So we can pretty much call it. Car summary, and we'll finish the order here. And now we just made some money. All right, let's go to the phone. Dunder Mifflin, how may I assist you? All right, Mayan M5T3. Hey, I'm dropping by with a small problem. My new sporty toy isn't doing so great. The engine misfires and sometimes won't start. The turbo is loud and the brakes are squeaking. I hope I won't regret this purchase. Fix whatever is needed and make sure everything works properly. See ya. Oh, we're taking this one. Don't you worry about that. I can't wait to drive this car. Although it looked like it was green on the order screen and now it's white. Oh, and it's not in great condition, dude. My God, man. I'm gonna regret driving this, I have a feeling. Let's see. Whoa, okay. So you can just tear up people's cars, by the way. Yeah, it's misfiring and it's got some problems for sure. All right, let's get this thing up to speed around this corner. You can drift these cars pretty easy. Oh my God, I used to own that exact car right there. That is so cool, that Coupe de Ville. Very nice. Oh, that's a deuce and a quarter. Yeah, I think that's the Buick Electra. It looks like one at least. A lot of cool cars in this one. All right, let's bring this thing into the bay. Just scraped it a little bit, but that's fine. This is why you don't valet. All right, we're good. Well, that was fun. All right, let's go ahead and open the hood up here on this thing. Let's look at the car status page here. Oh my God. We have to discover all the parts that are wrong with it. I finally figured out how to close the doors, by the way. You just click on them again. That's how you do it. Let's go in examination mode. Let's have a look under here, see if there's anything we notice wrong with it. But I'm gonna do a whole ASE style check on this thing. All right, let's bring it down and we'll have a look at the engine bay itself. And see if we notice anything. Idler rollers, oil filter, serpentine belt. Oh my Lord. Lots of things to fix. Part not discovered. A lot of parts not discovered yet. We need to take that thing out. That thing's no good. And the hub itself, well, hard to say. But I would guess. Oh no, it seems like it's fine. Seems like it's fine, actually. The knuckle is okay. I'm looking at all these parts down here, and I'm not seeing anything crazy. So here's the turbo back here. Let's just remove it and have a look at it. This could be the part they were talking about. Turbocharger. There we go. We have one more mystery part. All right, well, let's go ahead and just add these to the shopping list. I mean, as long as it's decent, you know, we're not going to be perfect on this one. I wanted to be perfect, but we're going to miss at least one part on this. I just cannot find it. I looked everywhere. Let's go in our inventory here. We need to look at the bad parts we don't need, like sell parts. There we go. Yes, sell them. There we go. I think I just figured it out. I think it's the spark plugs themselves. I didn't pull the spark plugs out, the old ones, so it wasn't counting them, but we got new spark plugs to put in. Yeah, these are bad. That has to be it, dude. Has to be it right there. It's not. It's not, but we'll put the new spark plugs in just because, you know, we need to. Those are in there now. We'll put the ignition coils back in. Put the new outer tie rod in as well. Calipers were fine. Let's put the new bearings in. There we go. Put the drive shaft back in it. And we'll go ahead and tighten that guy up. And we're done with that. Let's go ahead and put the wheel back on it. Let's put the new oil filter on. There we go. Let's take the crankshaft pulley off. I have a feeling something might be hiding under the timing cover that we need to know about that we haven't discovered technically. Okay, anything cool under here that we should know about? Oh, lots of stuff. There's the belt tensioner there. Here's a serpentine belt here, idler roller. Okay, yep, all of these. That's the 52% bad one there. This is where the problem lies. It looks like that might be what was missing. We're going to take all this out and see. Take the belt off. Take this thing out. What we have down here, that's the crankshaft itself. Water pump. Could be bad. It could be bad. Well, we're going to look. I mean, we're already down here. We might as well. 30%. Was that the one? It was the water pump. Oh my God. We found it. We found it. I mean, we made a mess because we didn't drain the water out, whatever, the coolant. But now we know. Okay, we'll put you in here. This thing takes two of these guys. Belt goes on. Yep. The tensioner's next. We'll put that in like that. And now we can put the timing cover back on. Put the crankshaft pulley back on. That's what we needed. To finish this thing up, belt goes on, new belt there, and then we can put the idler roller, the other one there. Should be that. Oh my God, we did it. We did it, 82%. It's good to go, car summary. Let's finish the order. Coolant fluid missing. Oh, we forgot to do the coolant because I dropped it out of the water pump. Yep, okay. Let's just put some coolant in this thing and we should be done. We should finally be done with this job. It's quite a bit to do in this, in the demo. All right, close you up. You should be a very happy car. You should technically be a happy car. Let's see if it's a happy car. Is it a happy car? Everything is done. Sweet car summary. Let's finish the order. We did it. That's a look at Car Mechanic Simulator 2026. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments below. I'm excited to see this one release.